complicated. I love the word complicated. It's one of my favorite words. I use it a lot. Good morning, she said when it was already 3 o'clock. I need to figure out a little solution, a creative solution for something that I did not do to my cabinet because I was too lazy. I should have done this before I put the whole cabinet together, but I didn't. I knew I needed to figure something out, and right now I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix my laziness if I can figure out how this thing works again. I always tend to forget because I do not use it all that much. This morning I went to the gym, and after that I went on a little walk to a shop close by called Van Dijk & Co. I already made a video about the shop a while ago. I will link it down below just in case you are curious. It is a pretty cool shop. I was looking for something for my mom because her birthday is in a couple of days. I was also looking for something for my cabinet. I want to do something fun on the inside of the cabinet, something very vintage. In the old days people would use all kinds of things on top of shelves to keep the shelves looking nice. And I think it is a lot of fun to open up a cabinet and then to think, oh, I am going to glue this to the shelves that I still have to make with wallpaper glue. After that I'm going to apply a clear coat of varnish to see if I can get this a little bit more user friendly. I am also keeping my eyes open for some old lace because I want to have little pieces of lace on the front of the shelves hanging down. Maybe this is a typical Dutch thing, I don't know. Let me know if you are not from the Netherlands and if you ever saw pieces of lace attached to shelves. I am very excited about the inside of the cabinet. I think it is going to be fun, but first I need to fix the back of the cabinet. Yeah. I continued my little chair upholstery project. I went all the way around the chair and then I ran out of decorative nails again. I am going to try to make a pillow out of this beautiful old lace that I found at a flea market. Mass production, new things do not really make my little heart sing. And now what? Oh. I actually like this piece of lace so much that I would love to make 2 pillows out of it. I just broke my beautiful yellow teapot that I loved so dearly. It actually made me cry. Usually I don't attach myself all that much to... I'm really going to cut it over here. Yeah. Usually I don't really attach myself all that much to things. But this little teapot really... I'm having so much doubts about the size of this pillow. But this little teapot, I don't know, it was my inspiration, the inspiration for this entire space, and I broke it. I actually bought another one a couple of days ago at a flea market. It also has a very vintage look and I do like it, but somehow it is just not the same. I don't know why, but this specific coffee pot I really like over here in my windowsill. Oh, and I also have curtains, another little job that I did yesterday. I still need to hem the bottom of these curtains. Do you remember? Do you remember this? This was what I was planning to use as a curtain. I was planning to cut this in half. I decided against it. I think this is so beautiful. It is a beautifully made bedspread and cutting this up would probably totally ruin all of this. I decided to use a piece of a lace curtain that I found in a thrift store a while ago. The other half I'm going to use in my living room behind little doors of a cabinet that I found in the trash, and this will go somewhere, but not in front of this window. When I bought the teapot, I was thinking, why am I buying this teapot? Because I already have one that I love so much. What am I going to do with it? But I guess the universe already knew that I was going to break the yellow one. And the universe told me, just buy this damn teapot. Little pillow, come out, wherever you are. I decided to use a different fabric on the back, otherwise I do not have enough of this one for a second pillow. I think we can all agree that I have a bit of a habit of making my pillows a tiny bit too small. When you go to Van Dijk & Co. and you go to the other side of the tiny little street, there's another shop called Slowly. And I think Van Dijk & Co. is a little bit more on the antique, old, rustic side of things, and Slowly is a little bit more retro. It is extremely expensive, so usually I don't even go in there, but this morning I actually did. You probably know what I desperately want to find. I desperately want to find a yellow coffee pot. Because it was actually not a teapot that I broke, it was a coffee pot. My bedroom is just not the same without it. And now I am at the DIY store because I need a 2mm drill bit. I always break those. I need it if I want to finish my cabinet. Just in case you are wondering, what I am going to do right now is not what you are supposed to do. This is hopefully a creative solution to a bit of a stupid problem that I created with being lazy. And I'm going to do a little test. Probably a very wise thing to do. Let's Can you see what I did here? I made this a little bit rounded. I don't know if you can see it, but this little thing that I changed out, it has a tiny little wheel. You also have little bits that you can use without a little wheel. The little bit that just removes a little straight corner from these pieces of wood comes without a little wheel. If they do not have a little wheel, you need something like this, a guide that is going to guide your machine. Without this, you can't use the little bits that have no wheel. If you are using this guide, it means that you can't go into the corners. You can only do it when the cabinet is not already put together. And this is a little mistake that I made. I thought that I could do this with using a little bit that has a wheel, but apparently you can't. So my solution is just to make a little round one, and probably it is going to be okay, I think. 62 and a half. Can you remember this? It's hammer time. I need to remove all of these little nails that are still in here. Is there anything else in here? Oh, yes, there is. Okay, okay. Okay, first I think we need a bit of a straight edge, because there's a lot of old paint on this piece of wood. I am a bit tired because I had a very serious workout this morning in the gym, and after that I walked for, I don't know, about 2 hours or so because I was thinking, let's burn some more calories. I'm not losing any weight, you guys, it's not going so well. It's just ow, my ears. It's my boyfriend makes me fat. We are going to all kinds of places, like the flea market I talked about in Friesland. It was a really nice flea market, by the way. I'm going to make a video about it. I filmed all kinds of things. I found all kinds of things. Beautiful things. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we are going to all kinds of places, and then we are eating out, and then I see all these nice things on the menu and I think, woo! When I'm over here, it's different. It's just different. But yeah, I decided to do a little bit more cardio every single day. So now I'm completely exhausted. It's very hard to get myself in shape. Uh-oh. Do you want this? What was it again? 62 and a half. Complicated. I love the word complicated. It's one of my favorite words. I use it a lot. isn't really working out all that well. I think I need to go this way. Guys, I have to move a little bit. Maybe it would be nice to put something underneath it. Then again, maybe it will be fine. Is this a smart thing to do? Is it? Obviously, we have to make the back of this cabinet out of 2 pieces of this stuff, because 1 piece is not enough. Why is this too small? That's terrible. It would have been so nice to do this right just first time. It needs to be at least a centimeter bigger. Actually going to work. I can't believe it. I don't know if you can see it, but this is really nice. I just made the second one. Over here in the middle, it is not very stable. So in between the sides of the cabinets, on the inside, underneath this, I am going to put in an extra piece of wood. And in that way I can attach the back of the cabinet not only to the bottom and the sides and the top, but also to the middle. I just made a very big mess in a very short amount of time. So I think I'm going to clean up a bit. I'm not going to attach the back of the cabinet to the cabinet yet, because first I want to paint the inside of the cabinet. It is going to be so much easier to paint the inside of the cabinet when the back is not attached to it yet. Do we need to talk about this, or can we agree that this is a very sad looking bunch of flowers? This is just a very ridiculous attempt number 1 of me trying to fix the fact that I don't have my yellow coffee pot anymore. Not fake, and they smell amazing. So I think I just need to buy myself a little bit more, and then maybe I can turn this into something. I have been here for about 15 minutes now trying to clean this ventilation grill. I would love to hang this. I really like all of the paint, peeling paint and wallpaper that it has, but it also needs to be functional. I decided not to clean it completely. There's still a little bit of messiness left. So now I have the very scaring task of drilling all kinds of holes in my wallpaper. Let's just try to do this right. Hollow wall, special plugs. 99 holes in the wall. Somehow, having this very big square dark thing up there on my wall, it looks very awkward. I was not expecting it to look like this. I'm actually thinking right now, should I paint this thing white? Because maybe if I paint it white, it will blend in a little bit more. something. Where does this belong? This little thing just fell off. I found out that it was supposed to go over here, but maybe it's a good thing that it fell off, because over here it is also missing. So I don't think that we are going to need this. I also don't think that you are going to see it when you hang it. You don't see the top of these things over here, so I think it's fine. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I don't understand why people don't do tiny little jobs like these before they send something to you. Now everything is very nice and secure. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Now that this is here, I can see that this is not a yellow. It has a little bit of a green tone to it, and it is the most incredible fit together with the color of my cabinet. So I could decide to hang this above my cabinet, which would look very beautiful. I could also decide to hang this over here on this wall, something that I think I would actually really like, but can you have two coat racks in one room, or is it a little bit of a coat rack overkill? I took a look at the footage. I decided that I'm going to hang it. It needs to be lower than the other one, but high enough for it not to look awkward. I am feeling a bit doubtful because I don't want to drill holes in my wallpaper and then later on regret drilling these holes. Okay. Now that we are drilling all kinds of random holes in my wallpaper, do we want to hang this? I think I just came up with something very smart, because I think I can actually hang some art from this coat rack just temporarily, and then I can see if I like it. If I like it, I can drill some more holes in my wallpaper. This looks very strange, doesn't it? It looks very, very strange. You can look at this from all kinds of different angles and think this is very strange, or you can think this is very creative. I am leaning towards very strange, but yeah. Do we want to hang another one? Do you guys want to have a little sneak peek on the inside of the cabinet? I actually did a lot of work yesterday. The cabinet right now has a back, it has a bottom, and it had a few coats of paint. It is still drying. It still needs more paint. I can't do anything right now until it is completely dry. Can you use your imagination just for a moment and imagine yourself the doors over here beautifully painted in the same color as the outside of the cabinet, and then the inside of the cabinet over here very nice and crisp and white. And then we are going to have 3 shelves in it with this wallpaper on top, and maybe some very old-fashioned looking piece of lace on the front of the shelves. I think this is a very interesting combination, but also a very fun combination. And of course you are only going to see this when you are opening up the cabinet. In the next video about this space, I want to have every single little detail done. I am also very tired. I have been tired for a while now, and I think maybe I need to take a little bit of extra rest. My chronic fatigue is pretty bad at the moment. I am not sure if I can manage to finish everything in here before next week's Friday. So maybe it is going to take me a little bit longer to finish the next video. I don't want to hurry all kinds of projects. I just want to take my time. I also want to enjoy myself a little bit in here instead of having this very big stressful week. I also really want to clean my entire house. I need to celebrate my mom's birthday. I would love to do some work on the greenhouse because the sun is shining outside. I don't know, we will see. I'm going to try to upload something, but if there's no video next week, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just taking a little bit more time to finish everything in here. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope to see you very, very soon with everything in here being completely finished.